think what we're saying is we want him to be a bit more chilled out and relaxed outside of the class.
Yeah.
I've got no problem with him being that focused in class because that's where his education is coming from. Yes. But sometimes he can be very structured outside.
Yeah. But there's still... I mean, you used a phrase in there which really made my ears go up a little bit, which is, we've made him this, but we'd now like to make him that. And I think that that's perhaps something you could let go of. Right. I mean, you're not making Harrison anything. He's himself. Yeah. And you don't, A, it's not your responsibility, and B, it's not your right to make him something. You're actually helping him to grow. And as his parents, you're giving him unconditional love. Whatever he becomes, you will love him.
Time for Harrison's favourite lesson of the week.
Controlled chaos, it looks like to me. I hope the teacher knows what they're all doing. I get the general idea.
So this is a practice for your legs. So your legs should be up, making a little splash. 2 whips, go!
What's actually really nice is seeing the head of the school involved. I mean, is there quite a lot of involvement with Harrison's class in this first year? And bear in mind he's running one of the biggest schools in Europe. You know, certainly as junior schools, to see him so involved with the children.
That's good, and I think that possibly gives Harrison some confidence, because otherwise, if you do get into trouble, you want to speak to the head about something, that's just like a normal teacher to him, I suppose. So, in a way, I think that's good for Harrison.
Arms pushing the water to his toes. OK, Harrison, we go. Charlie.
This must do a fantastic amount for his self-esteem, to be picked out as the exemplar all the time. But you see, that's good teaching as well, because if Harrison is a better swimmer than other children in the class, unless the teacher acknowledges that, Harrison's going to want to just demonstrate it, probably by acting out.
Yeah.
So it's all very good. I like it. I think my view of Harrison is that he's a great kid and, you know, terrific. If I was a teacher, I'd love to have him in my class. And it seems to me he's got the right approach to the things he finds difficult and got a nice balanced approach with his friends. And I think you can be proud.
For the children, it's time for a break. For the parents, it's time for a swap, as Andrew's dad joins Adam in the classroom.
Nervous?
Yes.
Excited?
Yes, bit of both.
Right, let's get on with it.
Right.
Straight into ITC, I think.
Right, basically you're just going to do what you've already done before, just see if you can set it up really quite quickly and set up the traffic light system so that it actually flashes, and you can put the buzzer on the end if you want to. Okay,
Quite a complicated task they're doing here, though, with... I think it involves using the computer to control a little model traffic light system.
Right.
So they've got the wiring that's involved and the model itself, and then they've got the computer program. You can see it on the screen there. These are, I think those are logic options they can drop onto the screen.
I'd imagine he'd be quite good at doing the wiring and things, because he's quite practical.
We're doing the buzzer and we're doing that.
Okay. Cool.
Well, he seems enthusiastic anyway, so far.
Yeah. Shows a good understanding of it, doesn't he? I just think the pictures help.
Right, and we're making the buzzer go on all through that. And then this is a light sensor. And when these lights go on, it should light up.
Intelligent people who have difficulty with literacy have so many different ways of concealing it or overcoming the problem for themselves. Guesswork, remembering shapes of words or different cues that are around in the text.
Does it actually light up at the end of your...
I don't know, because we can't work it how to put in lamp.
So it's just for show at the moment, then, is it?
But we found how to do it, but we didn't know which command it is.
Okay.
When children are learning and they're happy, that's a very good sign.
Yeah.
In fact, children who are looking unhappy probably aren't learning. So...
Yeah, he's happy. He's always happy, really.
He's a happy kid.
He is.
Andrew's really, really good at ICT, and he quite enjoys doing this kind of thing. He just has problems when it comes to actually reading some of the information, but he seems to be fine with this.
Numeracy lesson now.
Right.
We're just going to start with times tables. 7, 40, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63.
There's a bit of lip reading going on there, I think.
I detected that as well, yes.
Everybody, make these patterns and solve the puzzles.
He should be quite good at this, I think.
Well, this again, it involves his hands.
Move 2 matches to make 7 squares, which that's quite a difficult one. You might get it straight away.
I can't do that.
Well, let's see how Andrew approaches it.
If these were here, can you pretend them? And then can you go like that, and then you can do that? They're not squares, are they?
Yes?
Yeah, they've done it.
Yeah?
1, 2, 3.
Good, well done.
4.
Now, there are another
Need 7.
couple of ways that you can
No,
do that.
on the second one, that's...
Well, this is, I mean, he obviously likes this kind of work.
Yeah, and he obviously
Yes.
understands exactly what he's doing there as well.
Because it was the right kind of challenge for him.
He likes to do well. At the end of the day, that's what he likes to please and likes to do well. And if it's, oh, well done, Andrew, that's fantastic, you've done that. And that's what he's all about. But and for him not to be able to express himself as far as reading's concerned, and that must be difficult for him. It must be hard.
Everybody sitting up and everybody trying their hardest with the reading.
Well, now we're back in class with a literacy session, so...
Right.
Interesting to see how he copes, won't it?
Yes.
Out of the turret, above the traveller's head, and he smote upon the door again, a second time. "Is there anybody there?" he said.
Struggling with it, isn't he?
He's lip reading, well, he's following again, yes.
He's slightly behind everyone else.
Exactly what I see.
Yeah, he's slightly behind everyone else, just trying and just sort of gets the start of the words and then finishes it. Yeah, it's like a delayed reaction, isn't it?
Right, Andrew, any other things you felt when you read it?
Annoying. I felt annoyed.
Yeah, why did you feel annoyed?
Because I couldn't work it out how to...
Yeah, Andrew felt annoyed because he couldn't really work out what was going on.
Look, there's a person there.
Yeah, that's just sort of like a silhouette of someone,
Yeah.
isn't it? So, annoyed. Right, I think we've got some pretty good ideas for Red Hat, so...
E.D.
So now he's got someone to work with him, and a learning support assistant
Right.
in this smaller group.
Yeah, Mrs. Cavalier said, though, try not to look at the picture too much, because that's just somebody else's idea of what was going on, isn't it? We're trying to think of our ideas of what was going on.
Do you think his imagination is captured by this lesson, Mark?
Doesn't look captivated to me. To be
doesn't,
honest,
no.
he looks like he wants to be somewhere. It looks like he wants to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he's interested whatsoever.
Well, I have more questions than answers at the moment. But it seems to me that if you can't do something, your motivation drops off. If your motivation drops off, then you're less likely to want to try, less likely to devote time to it, and therefore less likely to become accomplished at it.
Fluently, the listeners crept out from the... This is a long sentence.
Okay.
Fluently, the listeners crept out from the darkness of the window. Soon later, they mysteriously sat on the ledge.
It's hard work, wasn't it?
He now saw the great... They never saw the great... No one saw the great traveller again.
Did you find that a bit upsetting?
Yes, yeah, it is. I do find it upsetting to see him like that. Yeah. OK.
This time, can you just roll the balls back to me first? If you are a shark, if you pulled under by the shark, then you just...
This looks like a whole bundle of fun to me.
Yes, yeah.
And...
Limbering up for something pretty serious.
You go.
Wonderful, these parachutes. They're used a lot in special schools and primary schools now, and have been for a couple of years. There's lots of different games you can play with them.
Right.
I think what I'm picking up something to do with sharks and lifeguards here, so...
Right. Oh, Andrew's a lifeguard, is he?
I think he must be, yeah. Look, and I think he's rescuing... The sharks are trying to pull them under.
I think I'd rather go with the shark.
Well, it's been quite a long day, isn't it?
Yes, it does, yeah.
And a bit of a roller coaster, I think, for you.
Yeah, it's been very interesting to find, looking at him in the different lessons and things. It's been an eye-opener at times, I think.
High points and low points?
High points is practical skills, obviously, and his low points is reading, standing in front of people and reading. Can't do it.
I think the way forward with Andrew's literacy is to keep on doing really what we're already doing, which is the daily reading programme. He's on a daily spelling programme, which means that he goes out with a classroom assistant on a daily basis to do some regular reading and some regular spelling practice of the basic words. So I think we need to keep encouraging him to do that. He is able to write independently, but he needs to learn how to spell the basic words by himself. He uses a word bank, but he needs to be reminded to do that, and that really needs to be something that he needs to get in the habit of doing when he's writing independently.
As the pupils head home, it's time for the parents to reflect on their observations.
So, quite an amazing day, I think, of revelations and insights. So what do you think we've achieved today?
Well, I think we got the fact that Harrison is a lot more confident than we give him credit for, and that we should stop worrying about him and let him just develop.
Yeah, just let him grow, I think. Yeah. And if any problems arise, then you just deal with it and just keep watering him.
So you seem a lot more relaxed anyway.
Oh,
Yes, we're a lot happier now we've seen that.
And what about for Andrew?
Andrew, yeah, it's obviously to put a bit more emphasis on his reading at home, but he's a confident little chap, and I think he'll get on quite well with most things.
Well, I think what I've learnt today is that when a child is in a class where they're working at the right level and they're getting the help when they need it, that they're happy. And we've seen a lot of happy children today, including yours, so I think that's a very nice thing. But look, it's going to be getting dark in a minute and they're going to be locking up the school, so I think we better get out while we still can.